I am getting situated. We have been running around today, and I just want to make sure that I have all the latest news for you. So give me a couple seconds. I hope everybody is doing great. I'm going to bring up the live feed so I can see your comments. I just need my keyboard for a minute. All right, let's see. How is everybody doing today? I hope you guys are great. I am trying to bring up the live control room so that I can see your comments. I still can't see them, so give me a second and then we'll get started. If you are catching me live for the first time, I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you for being part of my live tonight. I go live every Tuesday and Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I have the best group on the internet, so that's so weird. I wonder why it showed 12 a.m. I don't know. It shouldn't have. It's not for midnight, of course. So hi Rose and hi Kimberly. Let's see. It looks like that's not till December, so I don't have to worry about that, I don't guess. And so much always happening all the time. Like literally, I feel like my head's always spinning. Oh, okay. That's coming up then, and I don't think there's anything going on other than the transitioning to the new stamp packaging. And I think okay, I think that's everything. Where's everybody tonight, guys? Hey, Donna! Why is no one here? Hey, Janice, how are you? All right, let me get my keyboard out of the way. I don't need it. I think we're good to go now with that stuff. I'm gonna bring you guys back over here so I can see you in front of my face. And I don't know where everybody is, but hopefully they will find us and pop in. Tonight we're using Pine Tree Trimmings, and it's a really lovely bundle. Hi Lynn, how are you? Philadelphia, I loved when we went to Philly. We actually took a tour on a double-decker bus, and it was so much fun. My kids ran up the Rocky statue. It was literally so fun. I don't know why the live would say midnight because I never schedule it for midnight. I don't know if I can fix it. I'm going to try and fix it because what if everybody thinks that that's when it is? Does it say that I'm live though? Like, does it say that I'm actually live right now, because that is so weird. I 100% did not pick midnight. I can tell you that for sure. So I don't think there's any way to change it once the live is live. I think it just shows live. And again, why is the picture always missing and I have to re-put it in every time? It's like it just wants to have this gray photo. I'm going to have to see if I can delete that or something. I don't even know where it came from. I think YouTube just puts it in there. But I'm going to try and change that so people find me, because Pine Tree Trimmings is such a cute little bundle that I want you guys to be able to use that. And all right, let me start with the announcements. So the first announcement is going to be our crafting advent calendar. It's 12 days of crafting. I think it will be super fun. If you would like one, I think they're still available. Can someone check that for me to make sure they are still available? Because here I am saying they're still available, but they may not be. I haven't had a chance to be online all day today. I had a lot going on. We had the painter at the house. We're finally coming into the home stretch, which is like super duper amazing, because I cannot wait to have all the painting done. I feel like it's been going on for 500 years. First, it was like it felt like it was going to be 500 years before I could even be in the house. And now it feels like we've been painting the house for 500 years. I'm only kidding. Obviously, it doesn't feel like that long, but it is a lot. All right, I think now I have fixed the photo. So that part is good. You had a lot of snow? Yeah, and Lynn, the other thing that happened when my kids were in Philly, some guy at the bottom of the steps was selling Rocky t-shirts, and of course, you know, they had to have them. So I don't even know. They probably don't even fit into them anymore. Although my daughter pretty much has not changed size since high school, so I don't know. She's still the same tiny little thing that she has always been. She keeps up with herself and takes care of herself, which is always amazing. We have a new paper pumpkin, watercolor in bloom. You can start subscribing from today. Let me see what the information I have on that. It is, it says, show your love and appreciation with a rich watercolor hues and elegant botanical flourishes. Makes 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs, 9 coordinating envelopes, copper foil, copper sequins, pre-cut paper pieces, vellum pieces. Coordinating colors are copper, garden green, that's that green right there, night of navy, which is the classic Stampin' Spot, it's this darker one, pretty peacock, which is this one, oh maybe that's secret sea, this might be night of navy, and shaded spruce, which is, no, I don't know, I can't tell by this printout from my printer. But anyway, lots of greens and blues and copper, which I think that's going to be pretty. We've never done that. I like the fact that it's watercolory. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Hey, Clem. Rose, it kicked you out 5 times? What in the world? Hey, Meleda. If you don't have the coordinating add-ons, I believe this right here is the last month for this quarter, because that's the December kit, the watercolor kit. So then there'll be a new one in January. So if you haven't gotten this, you want to try and get this. If you are not a member of my Inky Hands crew, you want to check it out. You get 6 projects every month emailed to you in a newsletter. They come with video tutorials for 6 projects that are exclusive to the crew. So if you would like 6 exclusive projects every month that are on no other platforms, only to my crew, this is the time to do it. So check out the crew, and it's $7.99 a month. The ladies in the chat, I'm sure, will tell you that they love their crew projects. We are a fun group and friendly. Okay, so here are the November kits. This one's called Everyday Beauty. It's a $25 kit. It is a stamping kit, so it comes with a stamp set. It gives you 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs, and the item number is 166808. The next one is Adventure Awaits. It's $14. It is a non-stamping kit, 167235. And it is 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs again. Stampin' Up craft class. If you want to learn from experienced instructors in an online class that's centered around the latest products, this is your way to get them. The next craft class is Brushed with Beauty. It is going live on the 20th of November. And it goes live at 2 p.m. Mountain, but you can watch it at any time. Hey, Kimberly B. Kimberly, you should have gotten them because I sent them out. I'll have to look and see if they went to you, but if you haven't gotten them, I will try to resend you the newsletter. Check your junk mail, Kimberly B. Because that might be the way to go. Maybe it will be there. This craft class, I actually took the first one, the Traditions in Christmas, and it was quite a good class. They went a little fast in some spots, but because you can pause and restart after it's not live, you know, if you watch it on the replay, which is what I did, it worked out kind of good. And I'm going to do this one as well. I may not buy the set that is the one that they want you to buy, but I will be doing other things with the ideas, because you can do that also. You don't always have to have the set. You can still purchase the class, and you can purchase these classes from me. Hey Joy, how are you? Kimberly, if you haven't gotten it tonight, can you send me a text message? Do you have my number? I don't know if you do, but if you don't have it, I can text you and double check on you. Yeah, it was actually quite good, and I think you can still buy the first class. I'm thinking that you can. It's well worth it if you had the Traditions of Christmas bundle. It comes with additional supplies that you need. Of course, you can use anything you want. Game night this month, we're doing tags, and we will be using Gift of Joy. On Thursday, I'll have the registration up so that you can sign up for the game night for this month. Okay, Kimberly, I have yours, so I will either call you or text you right after the live, and I can figure out if it went to your junk or not. So Gift of Joy is going to be the stamp set that we're using for game night this month. We're going to do Christmas tags, which I think will be super fun. For those of you who don't know, I am part of a group, oh gosh, I can't even talk tonight, design team that's called Creativity Abounds. We put out a tutorial every month. The third Wednesday of the month, we do a blog hop to promote our tutorial for the month. So check out my blog on the third Wednesday of every month, and you can see a whole bunch of really cool projects. Hey, Monica, thanks for joining us. I bet that's frustrating, Donna. You have to have Barry stamp with you. That's the only way to go. Also, my paper piecing patterns are there, as well as retired products. I am thinking of doing a mystery kit night at my house for locals later this month. I think after Thanksgiving. If you guys are interested that are local, send me a text message and let me know that you would like to come to mystery kit night, and we're gonna play bingo, like real bingo with the bingo balls. Okay. Tonight's bundle that we're using, Pine Tree Trimmings, is part of the online exclusives that came out in September, same time as the mini catalog. It is this bundle right here. Let me turn on more lights. I feel like it's so dark in here. Let's see if that's better. And it's a $33.25 bundle. It's not that pricey. It's a really fun one. And I hope that you guys like tonight's card. So let me show you that and we can get started. Hi, Julie. How are you tonight? Donna, I am so happy that you are feeling better. Yay. Thank you, Kimberly, for putting up that information. Well, you don't need to call him, Donna, if he sits in there with you and helps you. Tell him to bring his tablet and you'll keep him real busy helping you stamp. All right. So let me get the Gift of Joy out. This is going to be for the game night. So we're not going to use that one tonight. Let me show you tonight's card. It's this one right here. So cute. Love and life with this one. And this is a fancy fold. So you're going to pull out. You have your snow bank over here. And your card stands up like this. Pretty cool. I'm going to pull back my sleeves a little bit. And we'll get started. If I can find what I did with my stuff, because I lose everything in this room. I'm just not used to where everything is. Okay, what happened to it? Okay, here it is. I think it's right here. All right, here we go. There's just something about being in this new room and not knowing, like, everything's in a different place. And I feel like I'm so scattered lately, but it's just because that's just how it is. Until I can get myself together here and remember where everything is every time. You guys are so good. I'm so excited that everybody is so good friends. It makes my heart happy. Okay, so we're going to start with a piece of Mossy Meadow. It's a quarter sheet of cardstock. And we need that. And then we are going to use our piece of designer series paper, which comes from the Nests of Winter. I cut a piece of designer series paper from Nests of Winter. It is 3 inches by 4 inches, and this is going to get attached right here at the top. I love this paper so much. I hope it never goes away. My new room is not technically bigger, Kimberly, but I don't share it with the laundry or with like a lot of things. It's like my office now. It doesn't have other things in it. And I also have a classroom now that I didn't have. And then I have another room kind of, so I have a lot of rooms. I have like 3 rooms instead of 1 now. So now I have an office and a classroom. So if you add all of the rooms that I have, yes, bigger. All right, so we're gonna add this to the top. We're gonna leave the 1/8 of an inch on the 3 sides, the same on the top and the 2 sides here. And I'm gonna pull out my little roller because I do love this roller to help really get things sticking. Rose, did you get kicked out again? Oh no, I see you. Why? The universe doesn't love me? It will go away anyway because Stampin' Up! Doesn't keep anything. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you this piece. I took a piece of white willow, I think is the name of it. And it is from the two-tone cardstock collection, but it's not two-toned. It's the same color on both sides. And I cut it, it's 12 inches long. It's not 11 like our basic white is. So it's a 12-inch piece. And I cut it at 5 inches. And then what I did was I marked down at the 1-inch mark with a pencil. So we're going to pretend that this is the rest of my paper. Let me get it to 5 inches. Hang on. But the cool thing is that you get 2 when you're done, so you can make 2 cards the same. So that's what I'm going to show you. I just grabbed a little scrap that I had on my table here. Okay, we're going to pretend this is the piece, okay? So it's a big, solid piece. There's no line here. So you have your 5-inch by 12, and then you're going to take your ruler and you're going to mark it at the edge here with a pencil at the 1-inch mark. And then you're going to flip it around to the other side, and you're going to do the same thing, okay? You're going to mark it with a ruler at the 1-inch mark, okay? And then you're going to line up your pencil mark on this side and your pencil mark on this side, and you're going to cut, and you're going to get this angled long piece. Does that make sense for everybody? Hey, Joyce. All I did was do announcements, Joyce. Okay, good. It makes sense. So then you're going to score it. Before you cut it, you're going to score it at 4 and at 8. So that you have 3 sections of 4 inches. Rose, it is not going to be an in-person fold. You're just going to have a 5-inch piece by 12. You're going to mark it at 1 inch with a pencil on the short side at 1 inch, and then you're going to flip it to the opposite side, and you're going to also mark it at the 1-inch mark, and then all you're going to do is line up your little pencil marks from one side to the other side, and you're going to cut. And that's all you're going to do. And then this is what you'll get. I think Rose just likes in-person help. I know. I love when Julie comes all the way from Australia. So then what you're going to do here is you're going to have your piece and you're going to fold it back like a fan. So one goes in one direction. We're going to get our score. One goes in the other direction, and you're going to line all of these up so that their points are together. And you're going to burnish. Okay, and then this is, your brain is tired and old. And you also like the personal direction. So then when you open, you have your little ski slope, and it also keeps your card open. I know, I wish everybody lived closer so we could do classes in person. It would be so fun. All right, so now we're gonna stamp our trees. So over here somewhere on the side of my area, I may have some cardstock. I may not, but I may, because like I said, I can't find anything anymore. Every time I go to do something, it's like, where was that? Who has that? Where did it go? What did I do with it? It's always something. You guys pretty soon are going to be sick of my shenanigans. Okay, so we're going to stamp our tree. And we're going to stamp it in Mossy Meadow. 3 times. One. 2. I scored it at 4 and 8, Donna. You like your little desk? Actually, John asked me that, Rose. He asked me if you liked your desk when you were sitting in it. I said, I don't know. She didn't say anything about it when she was here. I don't know if that's going to be big enough. Let's not take a chance. Let's use this bigger piece. Let's not take a gamble. This one should be fine. Is Lynn still with us? Or did I ramble on so much that I lost her? It's very possible, because you know how I am, my friends. All right. So I'm cleaning. Well, I'm going to try and clean, but I didn't do a good job. All right. All right, we're going to cut these out. So let me grab the dies. And we're also going to cut, I already did cut the star, but I forgot to cut this piece. We need this one, so I have to get some gold foil. Rose has her own desk at my house. And I think she's enjoying having a spot. Okay. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Now this die cuts all 3 trees, so it's not identical to the trees. Like, it doesn't fit perfectly. It houses all 3, and they're all just a little bit different. So be aware. Oh yeah, I remember now. But I'm glad that you really liked it, because you sat in it for quite a while. So I'm glad that you liked it as much as you do. All right, so there's number 1. See what I mean? How it doesn't cut it exactly? It's larger than the tree, but that's okay. Let's do the next one. When I do this one, I'm going to try and do the gold foil if I can. We'll see, because you know I'm a hot mess. I probably should just do it separate. I definitely have gold foil. I'll tell you that. I have a ton of it. Let's see if this one will fit. Yep, that one fits. All right. Because when we did that, when we did the stamp camp for Modern Christmas, this last stamp camp, we used a lot of gold foil. So it took a lot. Okay. Of course, the gold fell out. See, this is the danger of me trying to do two things at once without any kind of sticky stuff. I'll be glad when I have everything in its place in this room and I've been in it a little bit and I know where everything is, and it'll just be a lot easier. But I'm doing all right. I could be doing better. It'll pass. It's passable. Okay. Let me see if I hold on to that, if it will make it through. Rose is going to be my die cut fairy, but we've decided that we have to move my die cut machine to a place where it's easier for her to sit down. All right, where's my last tree? Oh, there it is. I guess it's a little easier if I put it up here instead of trying to put it where it doesn't belong. Okay. Is there any more gold foil? Does anyone know? Yes, there it is underneath where I don't want it. Here's my thing. I need 2 of these. I only need 4 on the next one, so I can save some foil. Oh boy. See what a hot mess I am, guys? I don't know. Why do you guys put up with me? I don't know. Because you love me. Because I'm such a hot mess, I make you all feel better about yourselves. Oh boy. Kimberly, where are you again? I can't remember what city you're in. Are you in Chesapeake? Kimberly B, I mean. I know where Kimberly V is. South Bend. Oh my God, look what I did. Horrible. Can you say we're doing that one again? Because we are. All right, let me get my stamp out again quickly. I don't know what what happened there, but something major. All right. Sometimes it's okay when you make mistakes. There's a reason, you know. I don't know what it is yet, but when I find out, I'll let you know. Oh, okay, yeah. Like near Chesapeake Square, that side of Chesapeake. Kimberly, would you want to come and take a class with all the other girls? Let me flip this over. All my other local girls, or is it too far for you to come to Virginia Beach? All right, let me close this before I stick my hand in it or some craziness, since I'm having one of those nights. Actually, the problem is I usually crank with the left hand. I think that was the issue. We're gonna take that excuse anyway. You guys love me. Despite all my crazy. And that's why I love you guys so much. Ugh, shush. I should just put a stupid flag on it already. What work hours do you work, Kimberly B? I usually do Saturday classes, and then sometimes I do some in the daytime, but it just depends. All right, now we finally have our 3 trees. Hallelujah, you all are saying, I'm sure. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you. Let's get all this out of here. I'm not getting new plates. These work just fine. All right, so on the backs, we're gonna stamp the same tree, okay? Because when you open your card, you wanna have the backs of the tree on that side, and then you have it on this one. So only one of them doesn't need them, so we'll put that one to the side. We'll do this one. I'm glad that we're very much the same, Julie, because I think you're pretty cool. So that must mean you think I'm pretty cool. Oh my gosh. And since we can see through this, this works out rather well. So there's that one. Let's do our other one. So on 2 of the trees, you want to stamp the backs so that if they turn the card around or whatever, they can still see trees. Ta-da! Okay. All right, so let's attach our snowbank. See if I can clean it properly this time. All right. So I wanted to put a few gold accents on our Christmas tree, so I forgot to get this one out. So what I did was I put the gold little baubles as the garland. This one here has a bow that is the white and gold baker's twine. See, black and white and gold baker's twine. So you have the black and gold and the white and gold. So I used the white and gold. And then of course the other one has the star, which is right here. That one I did cut out ahead of time. All right, so let's glue this down. This is what you want to do next. You want to glue this piece in place. So you're gonna turn it to the back where it flaps open to the right. You're going to add your whoops, see why I have a mat? I make a mess. I'm so messy. All right. But when that happens, I just pick it up and then I stick it down so that my mat stays clean. I stick it down where glue is going anyway, and then it doesn't matter. Okay, so you want to hold this as like one unit, and then you want to match up that edge and that edge with the designer series paper, and then hope that your little paper is cut straight, because if it isn't, then it won't line up. But this one's good. All right, so now here's your snowbank. Your trees, you're gonna place one of them that has the double side on this side here. So we're just gonna put a little bit of glue just on this first, before you get to the second point. So on the back side here, we're gonna add a little bit of glue right there and on the stem. And we're gonna place that one right here on the bottom edge. Okay. Our second tree is going to fit, it also has to have the tree on the back. It's going to fit right here on this side. And where it falls, you also can fill that the bottom section of the tree. And you're going to slide it here in between these sections. And you want the tip of the tree to fall a little bit on your blue sky up here. And then the last one gets glue on the whole back, which is why I didn't stamp on it. And this one gets put right here. And you need to leave a little bit of room at the top because you want your star to fit. So don't put it all the way up to the top of the blue. So those are trees. And it looks cute like this, but we're going to make it cuter. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to glue our little garland. Let me get my tweezers. On our middle tree. So I'm going to open this. And it fits perfectly on the second little set here. So right there. And then the top one only needs 4 of these little guys. So with my paper snips or with any scissors that you have, because we don't sell paper snips anymore, you're going to round this edge as best you can. Okay, we're going to discard that and we're going to put glue on those 4 baubles or garland or whatever it is. I think it's garland. And it's going to go right underneath that top section. Okay. Our star is going to get one-dimensional. I know you are shocked and in awe of the fact that I have only used one-dimensional, but it's true. 1 on the star. And that goes on top of the tree. All right, so now we're going to decorate the one with the bow. So let me grab some twine. I did, Kimberly B. One-dimensional. Everybody else I think is asleep. Either that or they're in complete and utter shock. I'm going to pull about 10 inches or so of ribbon. I don't think you really need that much, but it gives you a little wiggle room. I don't know if I've given you this tip, but I always cut across my little tube that these twines come on, and then I use them to keep my twine from unwinding. I just put it through there. You missed the count, Rose? Well, the count is 1. One-dimensional. So you want to fold the 10-inch piece in half. And then you're going to make a bow. You might want to go 12 inches because if you have a hard time tying bows, you'll need a little bit more than I have here. So go 12 inches. Don't do the 10 that I just did because I'm going to struggle, but it'll be okay. I've tied them with less, so it'll be okay. I can figure it out. I just want to make sure I keep these even, and I did. Okay. Okay, on this one. We're going to cross them. I'm going to try and put this one through the loop if I can. We'll see. I'm going to have to fish it through because I cut my nails this week and I cut them so short I can't pick anything up off the floor that falls on the floor. I can't do anything. I'm literally a mess with no nails. Okay, so here's my loops. I got them. Definitely go 12 inches, girls. Don't do what I did because this is a lot. Okay. Oh my gosh, forget it. I'm cutting 12 inches. 12 will be way easier. No, we're not going to keep struggling. The struggle is not worth it. Okay, I'll tie that a single bow for something else. I don't remember how many inches I used, to be honest. I just pulled off what I thought I needed and it worked the first time. But, you know, what happens is when you get on camera, you can't tie any kind of bow no matter what. It's like, it just ruins you. The camera ruins your abilities to tie bows. I don't know. It's the pressure, I think. All right, so you want to pull on this so that your little loops are pretty small because it's going on top of the tree, which is also pretty small. And let me try and get this one even. There we go. All right, and then I'm gonna make this one a smidge smaller. All right, so here's our cute bow. We're gonna use a glue dot. And we're gonna add it to the top of the tree. And then we're going to add our bow to the top of the tree, and we're gonna trim your tails because you don't need them that long. All right, so there is our ribbon. Let's put this back in here. And I'll put that little stray one, I'll use it for something else. All right, so now we have our decorated trees, but we're gonna take them another step further. If you guys have the festive pearls that were active, I don't even know how long ago, but you guys know I'm using up my stash, and I hope that you are starting to use up yours as well. It's important to use up your stash as well as buy new things. You got to do both, okay? So we're going to just start with some of these pearls, and we're going to decorate the tree however you feel is good. That one's probably good there. I'm going to go 5 on that tree. Let's go here. Maybe right there. Another one, maybe in the middle. The silver one. The gold one. That will be 5. I think it needs a 6th one. I don't know why. And then the last one, we're gonna decorate it. And these are perfect because they're so tiny, and I think they go really well with these little trees. All right. So I hope you guys have these saved up, these itty bitty pearls. They're called festive pearls. Thank you, Kimberly B. Ooh, who made that? I want some of that. Kimberly V, you're so funny. There goes your guess of 72. All right, now we're gonna decorate. We're gonna stamp our sentiments. What happened? I don't know what happened. Oh, here it is. We're gonna stamp. We're gonna use Pool Party. It's one of my favorite ink colors, and I'm using it to tie in with our sky. So we're gonna stamp Sending Christmas Wishes. right here on this. And if you need help to see it, you can open it so that you get it in the right place. I feel like that's not clean or something. I don't know. That feels weird. So I'm going to clean that just in case it's not good. I don't know. It looked weird through the block, so I just wanted to re-ink it. Okay, there we go. Sending Christmas wishes. So there is our sentiment. And then on the inside, I want it to be covered by this tree. And we're using From Our House to Yours. And we're going to put it right here next to the tree so that you have plenty of room to write your sentiment all the way across here. And then see how the tree covers that up. Let me close this. Rose, I need some banana bread. Are you going to bring me some? Rose has a busy, busy life right now. She is the prayer coordinator for Operation Christmas Child. So if you've never given a shoebox, you can find a location. Rose, tell them where they could go if they wanted to do a shoebox to help the children. Rose is super passionate about that, and I would love to champion her cause. But she can give you the information on that. But our card is complete. And how cute is that? You can stand it up. I think it looks adorable. So again, we used the Pine Tree Trimmings. I will be using it again on Thursday. One of the cool things about this bundle is that you can purchase the Christmas tree shaker domes. They look like this. And you can also purchase the gold shaker stars. So hint, hint, I may be making a shaker card for Thursday. Look how pretty these are. Hang on. Make sure they're not stuck to every part of my finger so I don't make a mess. But I wanted to show you them, and you can see them better if they are on this smaller card. So see how pretty they are? And so shiny. There's some open stars as well as, here's a large open star. Here's a small one. And then there's teeny tiny, bigger and medium sized stars. So cute. There goes my computer being silly. But I just wanted you to know that with this bundle, you could get the shakers. You can also get the Christmas tree domes. And it's quite a nice little bundle, I think, for $33. I'm going to put one of the cards down so you can see it, and then this one will leave standing up. What do you guys think about this really fun card? My computer is going to sleep, I think. I think I didn't wiggle the mouse for a little bit and it did that. Okay, let's see. There she goes. Any shoebox works. Fill it with school supplies, hygiene items, and toys for kids around the world. All boxes are accompanied with the story of Jesus. Boxes can be dropped off at local churches. To find one in your area, samaritanpurse.org/drop-off will get you what you need, or just look up OCC drop-off location. We are currently in 130 countries. It's so lovely what she does. And yeah, if you want to help donate to that cause, it would be awesome. Thank you all for being here. It makes me so happy. Debbie, I hope you are good. Deb, when are you going to be in town? Are you coming in town for the meeting on Monday? Because if you are, where are you staying? I'm going to call you, Deb. And Kimberly B, I'll call you right now as soon as I end the live so we can figure out if you need me to get you your Inky Hands crew projects. You are going to the meeting. Deb, I'll call you in a little bit. Oh, you can pay $30, Rose, and buy a box and they'll pack it for you? Nice. Yeah, Rose is very, very much near and dear to her heart is that cause. So if you would like to help out the cause that Rose is into, please donate to the Samaritan's Purse and help a child in need. Oh, that is so cool, Rose. My sister's been doing those shoe boxes for years and years and years and years. I know she does a bunch of them. All right, guys, I guess that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to click the thumbs up, and I will see you next time. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!